Really lovely boat this. She's called Spree. She's a 45-foot semi-trad built in 1992 by Colecraft and fitted out really nicely actually by Cape Boats. Paintwork's in reasonable condition. She's been well looked after. The engine was completely rebuilt in March 2023, including new engine mounts, twin pulley upgrade, new injector pump in July 25, new starter solenoid in 24. So some money's been spent on her for sure. She was last blacked a year ago. October 2024, she had 2 new anodes put on her at the time, so there's 6 in total. She had a hull survey in 2018 and a full survey in October 22. Copies of both of those are in the office for inspection. So you can see the paintwork's in reasonable condition. Nice big window. She's a lovely light boat. All the plank and pole and that sort of thing on the roof there. The pram hood's in really good condition at the back there. And the well deck's got a cratch cover over it as well. The well deck measures 3'11". There's bench seats either side with storage lockers underneath. The water tank's under my feet. It's integral 750 litres. Nice glazed cratch board, so it's nice and light in here. Fold up table there in the well deck. Storage in there, spare paints and things. Glazed front doors and bulkheads actually. It's a really nice light boat, and we go into the saloon which measures 10 feet 6 inches long. It's really lovely this boat, I love it. It's really cosy. Laminate floor. This L-shaped dinette area turns into a spare double berth. Plenty of storage underneath in those drawers. There's a little corner cabinet there with a stereo in it. That's a Philips radio cassette player actually. Hope you've kept all your old cassettes. Storage in this step here. There's a solid fuel stove here. That's a Valor solid fuel stove. And there's lots and lots of storage on this boat. Loads under the gunnels, often wasted space. A little table folds up here. It's quite good for dining on or playing cards or laptops or whatever. The television's a Cello 21.5-inch 12-volt TV. Under gunnel cupboards. And into the galley. The galley measures 5'11". More storage cupboards on the starboard side here. Cupboards everywhere on this boat, actually. Shelves under there. The worktops are laminate. Fridge is in here. It's a 12-volt British mode with ice box. Sorry, I read that wrong. Shelves there. There's a Thetford oven, grill and 4-burner gas hob. And more cupboards here. Everything you need in here really. Plenty of work surface. There's a drawer here for your cutlery. And a cupboard under there for storage. That goes back to the side of the boat, and there's a bin there as well. So everything you need. Nice light boat. I think I've said that. Down through a corridor. Really good size floor to ceiling cupboard here. I'd probably use that as a larder actually, but do with it what you like. And in here is a very tall cupboard with the Aldi gas boiler. There's a wardrobe there, some hanging rails, and that Aldi gas boiler does the hot water and the central heating. It heats Finrads through the boats. There's a side hatch here. And in here we have the bathroom, quite nicely done. The loos are Thetford porta potty, really nice shower area. The wash basin's ceramic, that's countersunk. A mirror over, a little shelf there for your toothbrushes and things. There's a good sized cupboard underneath the basin. Quite like this tile effect. And the corridor down the starboard side leads to the bedroom. It's a fixed double bed, 6 foot by 4 foot. There is plenty of storage underneath it, and also storage under the gunnels on this side of the boat. They've really used the under gunnel storage actually. For a 45-foot boat it's important, but I don't know why they don't have that on most boats. There we go, that's in my opinion. Really cosy in here. There's reading lights under the cupboards above the head end. And that sign there says narrowboaters do it slowly. It's a good job I'm not a narrowboater anymore. In there you've got a galvanic isolator. There's a small inverter on board as well, a Sterling 350 watt inverter. Another wardrobe. It's also a Sterling battery charger, by the way. and the semi-trad cockpit. In here is the engine. It's a BMC 1800, I think I've mentioned that, fully reconditioned. 2,500 hours on it. PRM 150 gearbox, that was serviced in 2022. The batteries are in there. There's 300 amp hour domestics and one starter, which was new in August 2023. There are the navigation controls. And there's the view from the helm. We haven't rolled up the front panel there on the pram hood, but it does roll up, unzips and rolls up. Boat handles very nicely, actually. I was doing it myself for the drive-by. There we go. So I'll have a wander back through the boat. Water. Hot water is heated by the engine. There's an immersion heater on board and the Aldi gas boiler heats it as well. All the lighting is LED. Head height I don't think I've mentioned, 6'3". I didn't mention the gas bottles, 213 kilo with a changeover valve in the bow locker. The cratch cover, by the way, was new in August 2024. And in October 2024, the chines were re-welded around the bottom of the boat, the sacrificial edges, so they're all in good order as well. Really lovely boat, actually, this. For further photographs, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, go to our website www.rugbyboats.co.uk.